Promised I would not do another cell phone video, but I can't because my dad's on the iPhone. So I'm doing a crazy deck, and it's something I built. It's XO right now in testing. It's really good against Exactors. It's good against Dino Rabbits, and I haven't tested against everything else. Other things it should do well against, like Georgia and Windup. But here's the main deck. It's Cyber Gadgets. It's something really creative. It's just fun, and the deck is basically, the whole theory of it is just to generate pluses. Sorry for the back noise. Hey! What'd I say about noise? Thank you! Anyways, that's probably the loudest thing for you guys. 9 gadgets. Here's the crazy part. Starting off with 9 gadgets, and yes, I know one of them is color retarded because my brother is, well, retarded, essentially. But this deck is all about plussing, and if you do have that one offering, this can just win straight away. 9 gadgets. Gives you all the pluses. Excuse me for a second. Shut your face! Tassa, what are you eating? Oh, never mind, I lied. I'm not re-recording this again. Screw that. Next, 3 Cyber Dragon. Here's a Cyber part of the deck. Essentially what this does is hurt Zenmains, hurt Machina Georgia. It's a free 21 special. And yeah. And it hurts Windups, I guess. Next, 3 Cyber Phoenix. And here's the crazy stuff. Yes, I have an Ultra, Super, and a Common. Shut up. I did it like that on purpose, I swear. I actually did, but what it basically does is when he's face-up attack position, your machines cannot be targeted, so a really good play is just special Cyber Dragons, but normal summon Cyber Phoenix, and attack. They can't deprison, they can't Phoenix Chain, they can't do anything like that to targets. No Book of Moon or anything. It's awesome. And I love it to death. I've won so many games with it. It is crazy, you don't even know. It's 1200 attack, 1600 defense, and you can succeed with him. And when he's destroyed, bounce up to graveyard, draw 1. So he also generates pluses himself as well. 3 Cyber Valley. This card stops a battle phase and gives you a draw 1. A lot of the times, I'll have a preview monster in the field and summon him and just draw the 2. It becomes a plus eventually because of all the gadgets. But yeah, those are all the Cyber monsters, and we have one more tech monster I gotta pick up tomorrow, Zephyros. I'll explain the Zephyros later, but essentially it's just because you play Lavolval Chain and it makes succeeds. Recycle your Emerald. Spells, 2 Soul Taker right now. I wanted to play Duality, but I feel Soul Taker's in here for a reason. It's working out really well, honestly. Monsters I can't swing over exceeding that turn, Soul Taker gets the job done with that. So, Reborn, Whole, Heavy. I don't like Book of Moon at all. I hate it. And 3 MSTs. It's just because the gadgets need to go in and poke, really. It hits stuff that don't target, like Mirror Force, Trench Roll, etc. Here's another tech that steals games. 3 Magic Cylinder. I have the 2. I played a regional with this, and every game I won was literally last turn flipping Cylinder. Because it just takes so much life away. It's not a card plus, but I gained so many pluses. This is a neg one, but it does its job. It will cut the life points by. Usually I activate it on a 19 or higher, so at least by a quarter of their life. Brings you a quarter closer to winning the game. Cylinder's awesome. It's just a game changer, and yeah. 2 Warning. Risky because I play Offering, but I don't always use Offering, so you kind of have to play him. Signed by Alex Vincent because he's awesome. But yeah, warnings are really important. Keeps your gadgets alive. Stop the other decks. 2-dimensional prison. I know they're Sakus. I get it. Shut up. I don't have the prisons on me at the moment. So 2-dimensional prison, so good. People who mistakenly attack with Zenmains, they'll get punished when you deprison them. It's just amazing. And then just because, you know, stuff doesn't always go your way, Veil or a gadget, destroy it. You play 2 Coal. It's really good. I almost always use this on a Cyber Phoenix. I'm not sure why. It just happens that way. And Cyber Phoenix, I'm telling you, Cyber Phoenix has won so many games. It's crazy. 1 Torrent, 1 Mirror. You play gadgets, and like Sakus, you don't need 2 Mirror. And Torrents, you just want to keep field advantage, really. I side the second of each of these for certain matchups, but it's pretty much needed. The 1 Offering, for obvious reason, 9 gadgets, make good plays. And then the Starlight, also signed by Alex Vincent because he's awesome. But yeah, you do step backer, so this is always cool to have. Alright, that's the main board. We're going to go to the extra. The extra I want to change a lot. because I messed up a lot of it. Because I thought I was going to side Veilers, but I'm not. So, extra. On the Sigma. I'm going to add a Shockmaster to this. Do not worry. But yeah, the Sigma, literally, he helps OTK a lot with offering. Get rid of the monster. Insectors, against Insectors is awesome. You, like, take their Hornet or whatever. If it's ever on field for some reason. But take their Darks and just... Two expensive cards that are not legal, which is why I probably won't play this regional. Daigusto Emerald, recycles all your gadgets, does crazy stuff. Lavalval Chain, Abuse, just send Zephyros, bounce to Emerald. Alright, basically he goes Emerald, or Chain, Emerald, Chain, Emerald, Sigma, and then Pearl. And that's the OTK with offering. And you pay loads of life, but it's a straight OTK. If they have one monster, no back row. Certain decks like Chaos Dragons will do that. They'll just have Light Pulsar on field, I guess. And no responses, so, yeah. I don't care if they max me, really, if they lose that turn. But, yeah, Pearl, beater. Utopia Ray has won so many games with Utopia, and Paparal Operative. Yeah. Paparal Operative, just switching our thing to attack, and then being less than 1,000 with offering is really easy, so he could become a 4,000 swinger really simply. Sometimes I'll go him over Pearl if I have lost at enough life. And this deck could OTK very easily if you have the offering and a couple gadgets because of the cylinders. That's what makes it very effective, really. Maestroke, situational, yeah. Aberdink is really awesome because he with gadgets. If you don't know what he does, he's a plant rank fortune that requires 2 Earth monsters. You can actually read him because my camera could focus. Shocker. If I could stabilize it. But yeah, he does his job really. And other weird situational, if it ever happens, if I ever need to book something to escape a Fiendish Chain or something, I don't know, whatever. I have the Zenmeister. Stardust for the Starlight Road, really. No other reason I can't synchro it. This is what I need to cut. I thought I was going to side Catastrophe so I can make these, but I'm not. So, Shockmaster, 2 more Chimera attacks, because I want to play 3 so bad. Zenmaines is made everything, and against a Karakuri Geargia, this Call to Haunted and Sidros can really steal the game. Karakuri, Geargia's Machina. Like, getting rid of the Machina Fortress straight away and poking for 2,000. With cylinders, too, on Machina Fortress, that's so deadly. That's why I haven't tested against Machina Geargia. I'm not worried about them. They're just... Essentially, I want to say they're garbage against this deck. But I'll play this after... I definitely will not play this at the regional, actually. I'm pretty positive I won't. It's because of the Emerald Chain. There's nothing I could really replace them to make this deck any better. I don't want to play Roach. I hate Roach. I'm sorry. I could play him over Zenmeister, but I would spend money. I'd have to spend money, and that's a pain. So, into the side. It's a really weird side. I'll say that much. 2 Thunder King, even with 9 gadgets. I mean, don't summon a gadget if you have a Thunder King. Now said, this deck does kind of lose to a Thunder King, but that's what the Soul Taker's there for, Sidras, and other stuff. 2 System Down against Machina Geargia if the Cyber Dragons are enough. And against other Rogue decks and Geargia, the 2 Noblemen. It's so good right now. Not sure why, to be honest. It's good. 2 Duster Nano, get rid of the back rows. A lot of decks can side goes in and hurt, because, yeah, well, it's kind of obvious. 3 Needle Sailing, I hate explosive decks. If I have 1 gadget and you explode, I'm like, no. Next turn flip offering, I go explode? Yeah, thought so. 2 Bottomless, certain matchups, you need it. And, like I said before, the Torrent and Mirror Force. That's pretty much it. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Adios, YouTube.